Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's going on, good people? I hope everybody's doing okay. All right. This is Anthony Stewart coming to you live from our Live at 5. Having a wonderful day so far. Very productive day today. Here at Team ACA, we are building momentum. We're going to finish strong. And I'm sitting here in my ACA shirt. I think I wear something with ACA on it every day now. And I'm enjoying doing it. But anyway, I've got a very important topic for you today. America has a problem. And so we need to talk about it. And here at Team ACA, we can solve the problem. But a person has to be open to it, right? And the problem is debt. You know, you don't have to die with debt. I hear people say it all the time. Well, two things are going to happen. I'm going to die and pay taxes or whatever with debt or whatever. It doesn't have to be that way. You just have to make a decision that you're not going to live like that. Hello, Maria, Tabitha. How's everybody doing? There's a lot of good stuff going on. I'm super excited to be with you this afternoon on my Live at 5. This time last Tuesday, hey, Pamela. This time last Tuesday, we were in Chicago, Illinois, at the CAAFP. For those of y'all that may not know, the Conference of African American Financial Professionals. There were over 1,000 agents there, and ACA was well. Hello there, Shelley. How are you doing? ACA was very well represented. It was about 13 of us there, and again, majority women. So out of the 12 that went, 8 were women. They paid their own way, invested in their own self, and went. And I'm basically super excited about that. Hello there, Talithia Woodard, out in Hampton Roads, Virginia. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, America has a problem, right? That can't nobody fix it better than the representatives here at ACA. I know they can't. And nobody can do it better than we can do it. And that problem is debt, right? And we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about how American Classic Agency can help you get rid of the debt. First of all, stop relying on the government to get rid of it for you. Some of y'all might be lucky and may do it, but majority of folks are not. We got to deal with it, right? And but that doesn't mean your life has to be ruined because you have debt. You know, we have a system where we can show you how to get out of debt in 9 years or less, including your mortgage. And in most cases, without you spending any additional money and growing wealth at the same time with compound interest, uninterrupted compound interest. So let's talk about the debt for a minute. Student loan debt is 1.77 trillion. That's the student loan debt, right? Credit card debt, over almost 2 trillion in credit card debt. 1 in 4 people, 1 in 4 have trouble paying medical bill debt. 1 in 4, right? In terms of medical bills, the hospitalization is over 5,000 per day. And in Australia, it's only 765. So America has a problem, right? The U.S. spends $3.5 trillion a year in healthcare, right? 3.5 trillion. America has a problem. More than half of Americans with medical have no other debt on their credit report. It's all medical stuff. I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about medical stuff today because that really seems to be the biggest one, medical debt, right? So it says more than half of Americans with medical debt have no other debt on their credit report. Not even credit card debt, not even student loan debt, not even mortgage debt. It's medical stuff, right? So here's what it says. The average age of bankruptcy is 44 years old as far as medical debt is concerned. Those statistics are frightening. 46.3% of those are married. You know, so it's a husband and wife thing. Medical bankruptcy, 46.3%. America has a problem. ACA can help you with that problem, right? We're the ones that can help you get out of debt, build wealth, earn interest on every dollar that goes through your hands. It's one thing to get out of debt. It's another thing to get out of debt and build wealth at the same time. It doesn't matter much if you get out of debt and still broke. So in our system, we give you an opportunity to get out of debt using the same dollar more than once and build wealth that you can pass on and leave a legacy to your heirs, all using $1, but using it multiple times, right? Out of the folks that file out of medical debt, right? Medical debt bankruptcy, 60.3% attended college. So it doesn't matter if you're educated, uneducated, debt is debt. We all need the same formula to get rid of it, right? So that's the thing. The average monthly household income for people that file for bankruptcy is $2,600 a month that they bring in, right? Here's something I thought was startling. Medical bankruptcy, a little over 20% are military families, right? Now, I hear people say all the time, there's all these benefits in military and all that, and I believe there is. You know, I tip my hat off to anybody that goes and serve their country. But maybe the military is not taking as good as people as they think. You know what I mean? So we still have a way, whether you're in the military or not, to help you get out of debt. You don't have to die with all this debt. We got to face it, handle it, and get together a formula or someone that can help you get out of debt. American Classic Agencies volunteer to help you do that. You know, debt does not have to ruin your life if you talk to the right person, right? And here's what else it said. The average debt of household experienced medical bankruptcy is $46,000. That's the average household income, right? Here's the part that I thought was probably the most frightening to me, right? How do Americans pay off their medical debt, right? So we got to think about the overall picture. What do people do as it relates to their medical debt? Here's what it says. 34% increase their credit card debt to pay off medical debt. So we just pile it on debt on top of debt, interest on top of interest. Look at this. And I hear financial people say this all the time. Cut your cable off. Don't go out and eat. Don't go get your nails done. Don't go to the barbershop. Don't go to the beauty salon. I mean, who wants to live like that? Right? Our system, you don't have to do all that. You can still live your normal life. You just have to be taught how to use the money and find the money that you could be putting out unknowingly and unnecessarily. There are areas that you could be spending more money than what you need to. Taxes being one of them. How we fund major purchases is another one. How we fund college is another one. How we fund our tax qualified plans at work is another one. So what our agents do is sit down with you and show you how you can redirect money that you're spending unknowingly and unnecessarily. Right? Give us a call at 301-794-4290. It doesn't matter where you live. 301-794-4290. We can set up a Zoom call, or we may have a representative in your area that can show you the debt ain't going nowhere. Don't let the debt cripple your life. So 70% are the cut spending. Can you imagine not being able to go out to dinner? Can you imagine not being able to go to the beauty salon or the barbershop? Can you imagine, especially the ladies, not being able to go get their nails done? I mean, come on, who wants to live like that? Here's what it says. 37% of the people that deal with the medical debt or file bankruptcy, they borrow from their family and friends. 37%, right? And 41% take on another job or work more hours. Now, it's one thing to start your business, right? But just going and trading in time for dollars. I know I did that before I got started in this industry. I worked in Marlowe Furniture. I used to get off work at Xerox, go straight to Marlowe Furniture, get there at 6 and got off at 10, didn't get home till 11 o'clock. And I said, man, there has to be a better way to deal with my little $10,000 student loan debt. But back then, it felt like it was $100,000. And for those of y'all that hadn't heard my story, that's what got me involved in this business. I got tired of them jokers calling me, asking me for $50 that I couldn't pay on a student loan debt. True story. So that's what led me to another way to earn additional income. And I tell you right now, this is the best decision I've ever made. When I resigned from Xerox, I resigned from Marlowe Furniture. I said, you know what? Just give me 6 months. Let me try this business called financial services. And if I don't like it, can I come back? And they said, sure. I ain't never went back. I did go by that 6 months later to tell them I wasn't coming back. You know what I mean? But, and that could be the same thing for you. It really can. You just have to have an open mind. Your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it's open. You know, so think about this career and what it can do for your family. Think about what an additional $5,000 a month can do for your household. And that's lowballing it. A lot of our part-timers make much more than that, right? But think about the debt that America is in, right? America has a problem, and that problem is a 4-letter word called debt. We here at ACA, we can help you get out of debt, right, faster than what you dreamed of. Cut the interest that you would normally pay to Mr. Interest, and live a prosperous life, which we were put on this earth to do it from the beginning. Don't let debt stop you. And don't be ashamed. I've talked to people who say, oh, I need to do it. I wanted to do it, but I was too embarrassed. No. Don't be embarrassed. We've all been there, but we all can do better if we know better. So if you know of anybody that has credit card debt, student loan debt, medical bill debt, mortgage debt, any kind of debt, have them give me a call and we can help them get out of debt. We can give them a free, no-cost consultation and just see if it makes sense. It makes sense to me if I could save $150,000 that I would have paid to a creditor. And I learned how to use other people's money to pay off debt and build wealth at the same time with the same dollar. It just makes good sense to me, right? And hopefully it does to you also. But that's all I had today, y'all. America has a problem with a 4-letter word called debt. And we're here to help you get out of debt, right? You know, so you can call the 800 number, 1-800-708-3743 or 301-794-4290. For those of y'all that's in the DMV, before this year is out, we are going to do a debt elimination workshop at our new headquarters in Lanham, Maryland. So stay tuned. Bring your family, bring your coworkers, bring your friends, bring your enemies, and help them get out of debt. We have a beautiful facility, and we want to give back to the community by showing people, right? 3 things we focus on: income protection, debt elimination, and then it's easier to leave a legacy to your family and the people that you care about. So again, my name is Anthony Stewart. I'm at 7375 Executive Place, Lanham, Maryland, Suite 300. Come on by and let's sit down and talk about how we can get out of debt. All right? So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for your time. Spread the word. You don't have to die with all this debt. And it's not your heirs' responsibility to take care of it when you're dead and gone. You can do it now. Somebody just has to teach you how. And I volunteer to do that. Thank you all for your time today. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.